Okay. Hi. So, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about my characters because they're awesome and super cool and better than real people. At this time, checking on the YouTube video that I asked if people want to see that, like me talk about my characters, nobody responded or said anything. At this point, I don't think people read my descriptions, but that's okay. That's cool. Um, so I'm just gonna talk about my characters, and I'm probably just gonna put like a little time lapse of me coloring and drawing, or maybe I don't even know, Animal Crossing clips, something like that. I don't know. Well, okay. I have these little cards that I guess I'll put up on the screen. They're like a little information card about each of my characters that I reference sometimes when I'm drawing them and stuff, or like just if I write a comic or a story. So starting off on top of my stack of these cards, I have the twins. I don't think I've ever really put them in a YouTube video, but they exist. They're Yu and Nikki Fagon. They were in my sketchbook tour. They, yeah. So the name origin is from like probably 4 years ago, 3, 4, 5, somewhere around then. I was just talking to like some of my friends, and then I don't even know. I was like, hey, I should make these two characters. And I wrote down Nikki and Yu on a sticky note, and then I put it in my folder of like really old drawings. Well, they're really old now, of drawings. And then like a year, 2 years ago, I was like, hey, I should draw those. And then I did, and uh, Yu's hair, I couldn't decide whether I wanted it to be black and orange or black and green. So I think someone was like, just do both. So his hair was all of those colors. It looked really bad. And then I redesigned him this year, or maybe it was last year. I still didn't like him, but my last drawing I did back in like March, I think is when that one is. I like it. It's nice. So he's 18. He's a guy. His birthday's in June. I have their height and like their weights just like to have them, but I mean those don't really matter. And then under like the personality category, I put he's pretty nice, he's pretty confident, really goofy, energetic. He's more on the forward side than being sarcastic. Cat. He's more dull than clever, so like he's kind of dumb. He's more extroverted, he's creative, he's kind of a leader. Or yeah, he's a leader. He's kind of active, more active than lazy at least. He, on the careless and careful one, he's kind of in the middle. He a little bit more careless, but he likes like colors. That doesn't make any sense. He likes colorful things. He'd rather like have something that's 5 different colors than just like monotone or like one color. He likes being trendy, and like the way I described him and his sister, they're supposed to be like very in this day and age, like they're basically e-boy and e-girl. Like they're really forward with all the stuff that's going on, like trends and fashion and like all that stuff that's going on right now. Like they're really into it. They're involved in stuff like that. His dislikes are dirty clothes. Some of these things, like I just kind of like made it up. It's like, yeah, that's cool. That's fun. His hobbies are dancing. I don't know if I intended that to be TikTok dancing or just dancing in general. I like to think now just dancing in general, 'cause that's fun. His friends are Onyx, Fern, Wren, Juniper, Hazel, Cyrus, Theo, and Sparrow. His backstory: he's the twin brother of Nikki, likes to be the center of attention. So he's like I don't know. I guess maybe that's what you'd call your typical extrovert. I don't know. Nikki, it's his sister. She's also 18, obviously, because they are twins. Wait. Oh, wow. Wait. Okay, for a second there, I thought they had different birthdays, and I was like, that's not how twins work. She's significantly shorter than him. That's funny. 5 inches. So, comparing him to her, she's the same ratio, kind, confident. Did I just give them all the same? She's a little different. She's more extroverted by one bubble. She's a little less creative. She's very active and a little bit more careless. She likes bright colors. Go figure. Her brother likes colors. She likes bright colors. That probably just means like neons and stuff. I don't know. Trends. She doesn't like natural hair colors on herself, which makes sense. She's the kind of person that you're never gonna see her with her normal hair color, which is like a light dirty brown. Dirty blonde. Like dirty blonde, light brown, around there. Uh her hobbies are gymnastics. Okay, so this explains more for you. He probably likes to do normal dance, not TikTok. Yeah. Friends are Onyx, Fern, Wren, Juniper, and Hazel. She's not friends with Theo and Sparrow. How tragic. Uh, Backstory. I think it's the same thing as Yu. Twin sibling of Yu loves to draw attention, not the center of attention. There's a difference. Okay, Juniper. Juniper Wicks. She's 16. Her birthday's in February. Ooh. Oh, fun fact. The way I got most of their birthdays and like heights and stuff like that is I just would do a random number generator or yeah, like random month, random number, stuff like that on Google. It was pretty good. I'm not gonna go through her personality. That stuff's gonna take too long. The extra info, she likes pastels, flowers, the ocean, nighttime walks. She does not like melons or cantaloupe, loud sounds, judgmental people. Her hobbies are coloring and drawing. Her friends are Theo, Aria, Nikki, Ren, and Fern. Backstory, moved to California from Washington when she was 8, I guess. Likes to explore the beach, likes to hang out with her friends and her sister. Nice. I guess, should we do her brother or her sister? We'll just do her brother. Her brother's Cyrus, he's 20, so he's 4 years older than her. His birthday's in June, that's fun. He's pretty tall. Wow. Extra info. He likes to surf. He like he likes chocolate and fashion. He dislikes school, Juniper, and kids. She is kind of a kid, so that makes sense as to why he doesn't like her, I guess. Eh, he doesn't have any hobbies, I guess. That he needs some hobbies. That's sad. Backstory. Juniper and Hazel's older brother takes care of his sisters. Juniper annoys him a lot. That's fun. Hazel Wicks. She's 18. Her birthday's in December. She's kind of short. Or, no, not really. She likes swimming, plants, and the forest. She dislikes working in language classes. Her hobbies include gardening. That's all. Her friends are Aria, Onyx, Nikki, Minuet, and Yu. She's Juniper's older sister, often mistaken as Juniper, which she finds annoying. I made it like that, like she's mistaken for her, because they all look pretty similar in their newest, like my newest drawing of them. But I don't know, I want it to be like a little funny thing, like, haha, I don't actually look like her, but a lot of people think I'm her. Sucks to be me. Next, I have Minuet. Uh, I don't even know if I read this yet. Minuet Taft. her last name, ooh, the way I did their last names is I would do random letter generator. Then I'd go to this website of last names, and I think from there I would just choose one. She's 19, her birthday's in October. She's only 5 foot. That's short. Sucks to be her. Minuet's super cool. I designed her a few years ago. I think she's actually inspired by a Fortnite skin. Cringe. But I don't know. I used to draw her a lot more than I do now. She's really cool, pretty. I like how she looks. Her design is really nice. She has like a giant scythe. Or is it a spear? I think it's a scythe. Scythe spear. She likes outside activities and being crafty. She dislikes Cheetos and thorny plants. Who likes thorny plants? They just stab you and get stuck. Ew. Her hobbies are parkour and nature walks. Are those hobbies? Do I know what the definition of a hobby is? Oh well. Her friends are Theo, Sparrow, Hazel, Arya, and Cyrus. Hmm, nice. She says about her own character that she designed herself. Okay. Ooh, next. My favorite. It's Sparrow. Sparrow Park. He's 17. His birthday's in January. It's in January because he's cold and distant. So his birthday is in a cold month. So clever. We know his personality. Or I know. I don't I've never just explained my characters. He's always just kind of in that one mood where it's just like meh. Like, oh wow, we're doing something different today? Cool. I really don't care. He's the kind of person that he's not gonna say it, but you can see it in his eyes that after you've told a story that took literally half of the class, he's just gonna be like, who asked? Nobody cares. Please leave. Um, extra info. Wow, I really filled up this one because he's awesome and like my favorite. He was designed in a really boring class years and years ago. And he likes his personal space, green tea, and walks at sunset. I don't know if I put on here, but his favorite color is green. I decided that that was like one of his original designed. I forgot what I'm trying to say. It's something I originally made about him, so like I've never changed it, and like I don't know. I've always, even if I didn't color like random doodles of him, I'd give him a green shirt or something that I would color green, just because it was the one thing that like he had always, besides his like blank stare or whatever that face is called. Excuse me. Words. He dislikes loud people, strangers, carrots, and May. Carrots was just something like, at this point in time, I cannot remember, to be honest. Just carrots, like, he doesn't like them. Get him out of here. His hobbies are video games and hiking. His friends are Theo, Arya, Juniper, Yu, and Minuet. I think he has more than that, but I just did not write them. His backstory, he grew up. Yeah, words. Words. He's grown up in Southern California. He bleaches his dark brown hair to a light blonde often. He has a younger sister who is Ren. I just put the thing about his hair because that was another one of his original design things. Like, he has dark hair naturally, but he bleaches it. So I thought, like, I don't know, that's something that he'll always do, I think. He's a character. I don't know. I just, words. Next is Ren, his little sister. She's 15, and she likes red shoes, shopping, chatting with her friends. I put shoes because, like, that's one of the things that I feel like some people, they just like shoes. They have like 20 pairs of shoes. They might wear them, they might not. They just like to have them. She dislikes fish, fruit, trees, and the forest. Her hobbies are scrapbooking, craft, and crafting. Her
Girlfriends
backstory,
are
she lives in
Fern,
Southern
Juniper, and Nikki.
California. She has
On the
red and orange
siblings, I didn't
streaks in
really
her
put
hair, and
that
she
their
will not hike
siblings were their
with
friends
Sparrow.
because most of them, like,
I put that in there because that's like one of his things I put he likes to do. So like it's funny because like if your little sister just won't do it with you, it's like ah. Next is Theo. His last name is Qualman. He's 17. He was born in July. That's another thing that's very similar to Sparrow. He's like he has dark skin, like tan skin. His hair colors bl- dyed, not blonde. The dyed one. The dyed colors remind me of summer, so I made him have a summer birthday. He's taller than Sparrow. That's another like one of the things I did on purpose. That was cool. He likes most food, sleeping, running, and hanging out with his friends. He does not like rude people, December, math class, or celery. I guess I just gave my two boys like they don't like a certain vegetable. That they just don't. Just keep it away. His hobbies are video games and races. Like he likes to race a lot. I I think it's running races, not driving because I put he likes to run. His friends are Sparrow, Juniper, Yu and Minuet. Again, like with Sparrow, I think he probably has more, but I just didn't write him down. His backstory: he's grown up in Southern California, loves dyeing his hair magenta and red, hangs out with Sparrow a lot, likes the beach. They're like best friends. I draw them together 90% of the time. Sometimes I draw them like by themselves because I draw them a lot. I love to draw them. They're my favorites, obviously. Next, we got Fern Zelensky. She's 15 and she likes hoods, steak, and birds. I I drew her last year in quarantine just because I wanted to draw a character with a mask. I think she might have a few videos dedicated to her, or maybe it's just the one. She's got green hair and she's got her hood on. Pretty cool. She dislikes swimming, rain, and orange. I don't know. I think it's the color orange, yeah, because her hair is green and like her whole aesthetic is like cool colors. And orange just does not fit. It just needs to not exist in her opinion. Her yeah. Her hobbies are reading, and Theo. She's not friends with Sparrow? Wow. Her backstory is she's a longtime friend of Ren. Okay, how is she friends with Ren, but she's not friends? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. She lives in California. She's kind of mysterious. Yeah, that's her backstory right there. Last one is Arya. It's not the last of my characters. I have a lot of characters. I also have Onyx, but for some reason I just never made him one of these character cards. So guess he's not. I'll put a picture of him up, but I guess he's not gonna get a whole little description. Her name's Ariela Anks. She's 19. She likes flying, active activities, and cooking. Oh, this is my character. She has wings. She's really cute. I made her up as like a magical girl. I don't know. She really resembles what I think the description of a magical girl is. She has wings. She's really cool. Like wings, guys. She dislikes cleaning and being tired. That is a thing like who wants to be tired? No one wants to be tired. So that's on her dislikes. Her hobbies are cooking. Her friends are Sparrow, Theo, the Wakes family, Fern, and Minuet. I just put the Wakes family because she's friends with all of them. So why would I want to write out Cyrus, Hazel, and Juniper? Well, that's it. There's a lot more to these characters, but this is already 20 minutes. It's probably gonna be shorter once I clip out stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video with whatever I put to go with this recording. I think I should do a little animation that just is in the corner and it's just like talking like Popcat, but it's me. That would be cool.